Hi everyone, welcome to this video about museums at Villahermosa, Tabasco, Mexico. It's a great pleasure for me to present this part of our Mexican culture. First of all, I should tell you why this is an important part of our cultural heritage. Cultural heritage is an expression of the ways of living developed by a community and passed down from generation to generation, including customs, practices, places, objects, artistic expressions, and values. Cultural heritage is often expressed as either intangible or tangible cultural heritage. That include our museums, which are part of tangible cultural heritage. Each one have an essence of our history and our identity. The first museum is La Casa de los Azulejos. It is located in the historic center of the city of Villahermosa, Tabasco. It's a two-story building popularly known as the Casa de los Azulejos, and which is a national architectural monument dating from the 19th century. It was built in 1889 under the design of the Jacinto Cabrales fork belonged to Don Jose Maria Graham MacGregor, a Tabasco merchant who wished to own the best and most elegant mansion in the area. Graham MacGregor bought the house from Ana Eugenia Nieves de Repeto. The History Museum of Tabasco was inaugurated on December 8 in 1985 with the purpose of protecting, conserving, and disseminating objects, documents, and historical testimonies from the 16th century to the 20th century, which reflect the memory, the historical and cultural value of the state and the nation, and houses a total of 400 pieces, consisting of a collection that includes thrones, paintings, altar pieces, weapons, photographs, household objects, engravings, coins, and decorations, as well as items from the pre-Hispanic period and ancient Mexico, which offered a quick look at the history of the state, with a side look at the pre-Hispanic period, and then with greater amplitude at the period of the conquest, the colony, and the independent Mexico. Now, Casa Museo Carlos Pellicer Cámara. It's the house where the great Tabasco poet Carlos Pellicer Cámara was born, also called the Poet of America, and it's considered as the highest voice of Mexican poetry of the 20th century. The House Museum is located in the historic center of the city of Villahermosa, and the museum was inaugurated on June 11th in 1985. The museum is located in a typical Tabasco house built in the 19th century on one floor with doors and windows made of cedar wood and a gable roof covered with French clay tile. Its facade is simple and only has as ornaments with two masonry frames that surround the door and the only window that has the house. The museum house has 4 rooms inside which represent every 20 years of the life of the Tabasco poet. The museum shows a collection of 1,559 objects that were part of the daily life of the artist. The small museum shows the sobriety that characterized Pellicer and includes furniture, clothing, portraits, beds, and walls, etc. Among the highlight is the wedding dress of the poet's mother, the portraits made to Pellicer by several recognized artists, and the reproduction of the room he occupied from 1952 until his death in 1977. Parque Museo La Venta. It is an open-air museum located in the city of Villahermosa in the state of Tabasco that holds one of the largest collections of pieces belonging to the Olmec culture, discovered in the pre-Hispanic city of La Venta. This site was designed, organized, and mounted by the Tabasco poet Carlos Pellicer. Its opening took place on March 4th in 1958, and it's the only open-air museum in Latin America. The museum has an area of 6.8 hectares in which is shown a collection of 33 archaeological monuments among altars, stelae, colossal heads, and 33 monoliths dating from the years 1300 to 200 before Christ, and complement its content around 421 species of living fauna, mammals, birds, and reptiles, in addition to the representative flora of this tropical region. The park organizes guides tours, painting workshops for children, conferences, book presentations, and art competitions. The Regional Museum of Anthropology Carlos Pellicer Cámara is located in the city of Villahermosa, and its archaeological collection consisting of 10,000 pieces. It is considered the second most important in the country, only surpassed by the National Museum of Anthropology. The museum shows the visitor objects from the Olmec, Maya, Zoque, and Nahuatl cultures that settled in the territory of the current state of Tabasco. It was inaugurated on February 16th in 1980, the third anniversary of the death of the so-called poet of America, Carlos Pellicer Cámara, in whose honor it bears his name. The museum houses and exhibits 10,000 archaeological objects from Mesoamerican cultures, distributed over 3 levels, and amazing. Rare clay, stone, stucco, bone, shell, and metal objects are shown. The Natural History Museum José Narciso Rovirosa was inaugurated on December 27th in 1988 in the city of Villahermosa, and since 1999 has been named after José Narciso Rovirosa, in honor of who was the greatest scientist, Tabasco naturalist, botanist, and cartographer, who was also an engineer, writer, poet, and historian. He discovered and classified many plants and made observation of altimetry, climatology, flora, fauna, and anthropometry of the Zoques and Tzotziles ethnic groups. He toured Tabasco and Chiapas during his exploration. The museum located in the capital of the state of Tabasco, a region with one of the richest variety of flora and fauna in Mexico. The museum's activities aim to raise awareness of the importance of conserving natural wealth, showing the role of man in the natural environment and the aspects it shares with the other inhabitants of the planet, so that visitors can assess the effects of the action of the environment. Popular Culture Museum, Angel Hill Ermida. At this museum, typical costumes are exhibited that are still used in some of the traditional dances of the pre-Hispanic groups. Some representation of the way of life of the indigenous groups of Tabasco, such as the Chontales, stand out. Finally, I would like to invite you to visit these museums or what else had caught your attention. It is important to know about our history, what shapes our identity in the world, as well as its conservation and promotion. Thank you for watching.